What's up, what's going on, YouTube? Good morning. The time is now 6:25 a.m. I started my day at 6 a.m. I'm at Polar right now. I gotta drop off this load. Freezing outside. You can see my breath, look. Well, I don't know if you can see it. But nonetheless, I'm here. It's not that crowded right now, so hopefully I got here at the right time. Hopefully I'm not waiting too long in the door. So let's go get checked in so we can get unloaded and out of here. Let's go. This is how it look right now. We got a couple of doors in the couple of trucks in the door, but it ain't much traffic at all. But that don't mean I'm gonna be out of here quickly, because last time I came here, well, not last time, but there's another time I came here nice and early, and I didn't even get up in the doors until like maybe 3 hours after that. So it just all depends, man, how they're working inside. So I'll find out.
Help you out. You're checking the doors right now.
What door?
You're checking
Oh,
the
okay,
doors
okay.
right now.
Yep, no worries. So he told me to go in door 1. There's all those doors down there are open anyway, so I know I was guaranteed to get a door. There's no other trucks down there waiting for a door but me, so I knew I was gonna get a door. I just didn't know what door. So let's go open the back of our trailer and let's back up in these doors, man. I love coming here early, because when I come here early around this time, when I say early, I mean like this early, 6 o'clock. I'm never here long. But when I come later in the day after picking up a load, well, there was a time I came here around 8 o'clock, and it wasn't a bad time either. But when anytime I come here around after 1, I'm always in the door for a long time. The longest I stayed in the door at this place was about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Maybe, yeah, about 3.5 hours. It was a long time. But for the most part, I'm always out of here quick. You know, like an hour or 2. But I'm talking about the waiting time. I waited here for about 3.5 hours, and I finally got in the door. So overall, I was here for almost 5 hours. But when I come early like this, I'm normally out of here quicker. All right. Every now and again, I'll get a comment saying that someone either wants to switch from OTR or local, or they just got their CDL and they're trying to go local. They don't want to go OTR at all. So my thing is to this. Whether you want to go OTR or stay local, all that is just personal preference. It just all depends on what you prefer. What's going to be good for your lifestyle and what's good for you. Because you watch me, you get encouraged. I make it look fun. I make it look easy. I mean, because it is fun. It is easy. And, you know, I have my days. But for the most part, I'm enjoying my job. I enjoy local. And I don't ever plan on going over the road. Ever. Now, can I say I'm never, ever, ever? It's a possibility that one day you might catch me over the road, because we're human beings. We change our minds so much. We get interested in so many things throughout our lifetime. So I can very well change up one day and say, you know what? I'm actually interested and going over the road and experience sleeping in my truck and seeing what's going on out there. I very well could change my mind one day, but I don't see it happening anytime soon if I was to. But it just goes back to, you know, it's all about your personal preference. Do you prefer to be in a truck, going over the road, sleeping in your truck, you know, for weeks and months at a time? Or do you prefer going home every night and sleeping in your own bed, but you do have to get up and drive to that job to pick up the truck, and once you drop the truck off, you still have to drive from your work and back home? So you just have to weigh out what you prefer, what's best for you. You know, you could get encouraged and you could get discouraged, but at the end of the day, just weigh out what's best for you. Just weigh out your options, man, and see what works best for your lifestyle. Because what works best for me and what is doing good for me, that don't mean it's going to be best for you and it's going to do good to you. You have to understand, we're all different people. We have different needs. We have different wants and different goals and different outlooks and perspectives on life. You can be in line with mine, but that don't mean you have to do exactly what I'm doing, and vice versa. I might could see somebody and be very well aligned with their vision, and I could see what they see, but that don't mean I have to go do that exact same thing, because you're never going to get the same results as anybody else. It doesn't matter what you do. You're never going to get the same exact results as anybody else. So you have to, at the end of the day, you have to figure out what's best for you. So if you're contemplating if you want to go local or over the road or regional, you just really have to, it all boils down to preference. What do you prefer? What is best for you? Because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one doing this job. So you want to make sure you decide what's best for you, and you want to decide what's going to be the best for you. That's just is what it is, man. So yeah, I try to get down in the comments and, you know, address comments in my videos, so that way I could give more insight to anyone else who's listening, who could probably use this information as well. Man, it's coming up on 1 year. 1 year. Oh my God. I got one more month to go, you guys. And I hit my 1 year mark of being a truck driver. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to have a little celebration, do a little live party, or just, you know, make a video. I don't know, for the, you know, for my 100, or make a video for my 1 year. I don't know where I got 100. A 1 year, you know, video upload. I don't know, but I'm gonna do something, because this calls for celebration. And the channel's doing great. You guys are messing with the channel. I love that for me. Salute to y'all. Yous are the best. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to, you know, well, I'll still be making my content, but come on, man. I'm making this content for yous. You guys are receiving it, you are enjoying it, and that's what I love. So that just motivates me to keep going and keep building this channel, because I want to get, man, I want to get big, man. I want to make this big, so people who coming into trucking, they can see, like, you can make it somewhere. You could do this trucking thing. You could get in this trucking game and you can make it through. We're gonna always hear people talk bad about trucking and say trucking's trash. There's no money in there. It's not worth it anymore. Woo, 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 woo. And all that could be very well true. It could be true. But someone else's truth don't make it my truth. That's somebody else's truth. I'm having my own experience with it. We're all a different person. We all walk through life differently, and we all perceive things differently. So this is my perception. This is my reality. And I'm enjoying the process, man. This ride, it's been 7 months since I started this channel, and I'm just still constantly growing, and that's all that matters to me, that I'm growing and I'm showing up and showing out for you guys, and that the channel is going to benefit somebody, whether it's entertainment, informational, you know, and you just, you know, personally like me as a person, you know. So yeah, man, let's keep this ride going. I got my red light probably about 20 minutes once I backed into this door. They ain't got to me yet because I don't feel no shaking, so I know they didn't even get to me yet. But I got a red light, so hopefully it's soon. And once I get that red light, I'm on E. We're gonna go drop this trailer off at the yard and we're gonna swap it out. So that's the plans, baby. All right, man. So we out the door. It's going on 8 o'clock. I wasn't here that long. It feels like I waited in the door to get loaded longer than it took for them to actually load me. It wasn't that big of a load anyway, so I wasn't expecting to be here anyway that long, but just never know. So I got an empty trailer. Got my bill of lading already set. Latch that up there. Still not heavy traffic, really. He's playing reggaeton right now. Reggaeton. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully you can't hear it so that way I don't get copyright. He's setting the mood right. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the yard and we're going to drop this trailer off. And we're going to swap out for a recycling load. Man, these recycling loads are getting tiring. So let's get it. Back at the yard. So I'm taking trailer 53108. So I'm gonna drop this trailer right here in this open spot. Yeah, let's go. Let's get in there. Oh yeah, we got it, nice and easy. Boom. Once I whack the back of that, I know I'm good. So let's go drop it. Put these windows up, it's freezing. Just leave my lines on the catwalk because money moving like that makes no sense. I always like to double check because sometimes when I back up, the release arm stays out, so I like to go underneath with my flashlight just to double check. Guess I seen it move. All right. Man, I swear I felt like a workout. God damn. Sheesh. Man, I'm telling you, I really did feel like a workout. I'm all hot now. Whew. All right, let's get it off the catwalk. So we're hooked. We're good. I'm gonna pull it out just to take a look in the back to make sure it has recycling in it. Still out of breath. Before I pull out, I always do my tug. Even though I check the kingpin and the release to make sure it's in a locked position, I still always tug. So I have to look at it with a flashlight and then tug too. Always safe than sorry, I'm telling you. Always be safe than sorry. All right. I know I still sound like I just came off the treadmill, I know. All right. Let's see what our prize is, gentlemen and ladies. Yep, so we are loaded. And we're locked. Damn, this coat gotta come off. As cold as it was earlier, it's not that cold now. All right, so we are secured. This is the yard. Everybody's gone. So, and I do one more look around from the front. Normally I walk around the side, but when I came this morning, I looked at the trailer already because that trailer was right next to it. So I already know it's in good condition. My lights and everything work. We're loaded, so let's go. I'm in Claremont, New Hampshire. I just pulled up to APC Papers so I could get rid of this load, empty out this trailer. So every time I come here, I come down the hill. And when I get to the bottom of the hill, I can always look at the dock, the unload dock, and see if there's a truck there or not. So there is a truck there, so I will be waiting until that truck gets off the scale. But there's an APC truck here as well at the bottom waiting. But there's two doors. There's a door at the top we get unloaded, and there's a door at the bottom where trucks come to get loaded. We don't ever come here to get loaded. We always stay at the bottom. We always go to the top, and trucks who get unloaded, who get loaded, go to the bottom. But there's an APC truck here. APC trucks, these are their trucks. So they always take their trucks first. So I see one here already, but I don't see a driver in the seat. I don't see no movement over there. So when the truck that's already on the scale getting unloaded, once I see him leave, I'm gonna get that APC truck a couple of seconds or so. If I don't see him moving, I'm gonna go knock over there and see if there's, cause he could be in his sleeper. So I'm gonna go see if he's in his sleeper, and if I don't see him moving, I'm just gonna back up on the scale and I'm just gonna assume he's going to the bottom, because I don't want to be just sitting here waiting around when I could be just getting up on the scale. You snooze, you lose. Sorry about it. This is the way the game is played. So, because I remember one time I went up on the scale and there was an APC truck, but he was on the opposite side of the street. So I'm assuming he's going to go get loaded, because on the opposite side of the street, right at the bottom, that's where they unload and we go at the top. So by him staging himself at the bottom, I'm thinking he's waiting for that next truck to get out so he could just slide right in there. But unbeknownst to me, he was actually going to the top to get unloaded, but I didn't know that. So the guy who does the unloading, he was telling me, yeah, whenever you see our trucks, we normally take them first. So now it's already embedded in my head that I seen the truck. So it's more than likely he's supposed to be going first. But again, if I don't see any movement, once I see that other truck leave, I'm going to give him about 2 minutes. If I don't see him within 2 minutes, 5 minutes tops, I'm just going to reverse up there and just assume he's going to get loaded. But there's another guy for my job. He pulled up literally 2 minutes after me. So he was basically behind me the whole way out here. I didn't even know that. So it's two of us over here getting unloaded with the recycling. Man, I need a drink. Mouth is dry. Listen, it be so cold, and it's like the moment that sun come out, it be beaming inside of the truck. I got to turn the heat off. I get hot and thirsty real quick. All right, so I sat here for about 3 minutes. I'm lying, about 2 minutes, and I didn't see no movement. So I'm gonna go knock on the door. I really want to get up and get loaded, but at the same time, if he's not waiting, all right, that's enough for me. I don't see nobody in there. That's enough confirmation to me. And the sleep is real small, so he would have heard that if he was in there. He's probably not in there. That's the truck that just got off the scale. Yeah, he's not in there, so, and his truck's not even on, so it's safe to say I'm good to go. See, I could have very well just said fuck it and just got myself on the scale, but the last thing I want to do is waste time by being that asshole, getting on the scale, all for the shipper to tell me I have to come back down here because he has to take the APC truck instead. That'll be my karma. So even if he wants to take him first now, even if I get up there, he says, yeah, I'm supposed to take the APC truck. To my defense, hey, well, you know what? I knocked on his door. I didn't see him. The truck's not on. I could tell he hasn't been in that truck for a while because it's not even, the windows were still mad cold. I mean, granted, the windows are going to be cold, but you could tell the truck hasn't been on in a while. So he's probably somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna back up this hill. I think that's him right there walking. Yep. See what I mean? How cars, they don't give a fuck. They'll get right in your way and don't even care about it. I remember when I first started coming up this hill, it used to be so challenging. Because it was that yellow thing down there I was scared of hitting. But now I'm just so used to it. I might have to pull up a little bit because I like to be all the way on the scale, but without... All right, yeah. And then we gotta make sure we watch that way for other cars. Like, see? Sometimes they don't care. And boom. I'm still confused at times when I'm always when I'm all the way on it. So I just look down. All right, let's go. Yep, we on it nice. Yeah, when I get up on it, I still have to look down at times because it's kind of hard sometimes to feel that I'm all the way on it, if I'm all the way on it. So I just roll my window down, put my head out and look down just to make sure I'm still on it. Most of the time I could feel it though because I feel like that balance. You could feel like the whole truck being balanced, but sometimes I can't feel that. I might have to go back a little bit. No, I think I'm good. Because normally it weighs out at 7. It's at 68, but I think I'm fine with it. So it's like a little after 11:30. I don't think he went on break yet. Last time I came here, he went on break. I got here at 12 o'clock and he went on break. And I had to wait for like a whole half an hour. I had to wait for half an hour, and he actually and I actually went live that day too. It's mad damn, mad recycling. This looks like I might get unloaded at the bottom. Not the bottom where I get loaded. There's another bottom. There's like three different places. Oh yeah, three different places they have me going. But this is like the main area. Damn, where's he gonna put all this? Yeah, I'm pretty confident and comfortable walking up here now because he knows me. But yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get this unloaded up here. Where's he gonna put all of it? Unless he squeezes it over there, but he's gonna need room for this forklift to maneuver. Unless there's space inside of the warehouse that goes down. I'm just gonna wait about it, see what he wants to do. So by me looking at all that recycling, I already knew off the rip that I was probably gonna unload at the bottom. And when I say at the bottom, I mean at the bottom of the scale. We come down the hill and we come around the corner. I done this this back end maneuver maybe 3 times since I've been coming here. No more than that, probably. Definitely not 4 times, I don't believe so. But I'm gonna show you anyway so you can get an idea. So this is the door I'm gonna be backing in. And this is all I have to work with. This street is not a big street. And I'm gonna go in the street so you can see that I'm not trying to exaggerate. So we cannot go on this grass. We cannot go on this grass in front of these people's property. Now I'm in the street. It's only from here to here. I have a small action camera, so it probably looks like it's a lot of street, but it's really not. Yeah, it's enough to where I could work with it, but it's gonna be cutting it tight. But you guys, this is my biggest fear. Dropping down here. This is the drop. So that's a drop. Any wrong move from here or from this point, I can tilt this truck and fall over, and that's what. I'm so scared to do that. That's why I go real slow. I have this little barricade, but you know, it's not gonna really do too much. Look at it. It's already shit is loose anyway. They're just trying to set me up for failure today, man. So yeah, so we got that drop to watch out for. We got the people's grass to watch out for, and we have to make sure we don't damage their doors because it was actually broken. He said it was broken. That's why we haven't been backing in those doors lately. But you can see the tire marks where people were reversing. Like all this tires mark. All this is tire. All this. So maybe if I follow that groove, I could probably stay away from all this. But he told me he's going to be outside and he's going to be helping me and directing me so that way, you know, I get a safe and smooth back in. I don't know how many pull-ups I'm going to have to do, but I'm going to do as many as I can in order to get this safely in the door. So, yeah, let's get it. Rodders, it took me so long, I lost battery. My battery is now at 10%. I let it charge up for a little bit. Man, this was tough. Normally, I've been here 3 times. I backed into the store 3 times. And the first time took me all but like maybe 3 minutes. The second time, maybe like 10 minutes. The third time, about the same. But this time, almost 25 minutes getting in this door. And I showed you why. It's not a lot of space, and that drop is just so scary. My heart was thumping. The closer I got to that little drop, my heart was thumping because this machine can fall over that drop, go tumbling down, and my ass will be in this truck with it, and I'm trying to avoid that as all possible. On top of that, I got bond doors, so my doors open up like this. They're bond doors, so and it's real tight inside these doors, so not only do I have to worry about that, I got the bond doors that I have to worry about not coming off the hinges when I'm backing in. They're so tight backing in. Not to mention traffic coming from both ways trying to get by it was crazy. But I did it. I got in the door, man. It took a little time, but I got it in the door nonetheless. This is what it's all about, man. Learning, making mistakes, learning from the mistakes. I think next time around I shouldn't be as scared as of that drop, because I kept getting out the truck, seeing how much space I got, and I still have enough space to wiggle around in. I got the guys right here. They're working on the you see what I mean? Drivers be hitting that because you have to open your doors, and it's real tough. It's real tight, so I'm sure so many drivers be hitting that. But nonetheless, man, I'm getting loaded right now, and then we're gonna go back on the scale and then get out of here. So it's not much to really sweep up. So what I'm doing, because he wiped off most of it on the way out when he was unloading me. So any remainder that's left, which is not much, I'm just gonna sweep it out real quick before he gets up here. That way I could get back on the scale. He could load me. He could weigh me out. Then I could get up out of here. I think like maybe 3 sweeps. I should be good. And just go by it one more time. And get anything up that's in the middle. Yeah, it don't have to be perfect. But most of this debris is real small. But I'm one of those types of people. I don't like dirtiness. I don't like messiness. Any little piece that's gonna catch my eye is getting swept up. And I won't apologize for being clean. That's a no-no. Yeah, see, a lot of this is stuck anyway, it's so cold. So a lot of that debris is stuck to the side of the trailer. Push this last bit out. And shut the gate back, get back on the scale. Knock the chain over. So my trailer's clean. Now I'm gonna go back on the scale, wait for him to get back up there, wait me out, wait my little scale. I don't know how long it's gonna take him to get back up here. But I'm all set. Okay. Go. Alright, let's go. So now it's just the waiting game. Once I get my bill laden, I'm out of here. Check it out, man. We are growing. Shout out to everybody who's growing with me, whoever's supporting, whoever's liking, commenting, and sharing my content. I don't just make this content for me, I make it for you too. So I hope you guys are enjoying the ride. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Woo!